Hi there, we're here today to record the next episode of RichAds activity called Ads and Grants. This is a show with affiliate marketing industry professionals. My name is Nadia Saidshah. I'm an account manager and onboarding team lead at RichAds Advertising Network. Our topic for today is how to grow affiliate business in the dating sphere in 2024. We invited two experts from the AdsEmpire CPA network, which mainly provides exclusive dating offers from direct advertisers. Our guests for today are Anastasiia Bilotserkovets, Head of Growth at AdsEmpire, and Nilu Yusupova, Chief Business Development Officer. Girls, please tell us more about your way into affiliate marketing experience and role at AdsEmpire. Okay, let's start with you, Anastasiia.
Yeah, so currently I work as a head of growth here at AdsEmpire. Basically, I combine a few key responsibilities. I, of course, work with affiliates, so I work with traffic every day, which I totally love. And also I deal with payments, so basically I try to open more payment solutions that we are able to pay commissions to our affiliates. Also, I closely work with legal team on our legal documentation and other types of documents. And what can I say about my experience a bit more? So I'm in this industry, I'm within dating for long and happy 8 years already. First time I worked for dating product company, which really helps me. It really helps me to understand, the industry from both sides and have more experience and more, more things to understand.
That's nice. Thank you very much. Nilu, you're welcome to introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name is Nilu. I'm a CBD of AdsEmpire. I've been in the industry around 9 years already, and 5 of them is only in dating domain. I deal with business development and strategic partnerships and affiliates acquisition at the company, and I have a lot of things to share about dating vertical.
Great, thank you very much. Okay, let's dive deeper and talk about AdsEmpire as a company. What does the company do? Anastasiia, what is the main audience of AdsEmpire?
Yeah, so as you know, AdsEmpire is an affiliate network. Our key vertical is dating, and our main expertise lies in this field. We have a great coverage of geos. Right now, as far as I remember, we have more than 50 geos covered, and we expand daily. We try to expand daily. We have our SmartLink solution available for our affiliates, as well as a great range of direct exclusive offers. What else? I can say that we, of course, value the time and money of our affiliates. That's why we are always working on improving our, payment availability, and we are able to pay to our affiliates with a wide range of methods, from wires to crypto and others.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's really important to have good relationship with your clients. And there are a lot of affiliates on the market, and it's harder and harder to make a choice. Nilu, what sets AdsEmpire apart from your competitors?
Well, let's say our size. We are pretty big players in the dating industry with very deep expertise, and our coverage, that Nastya said, 50 plus geos, it says that we can offer a lot of different geos, including English speaking, like everyone has, but also Europe, also SEPA countries, Nordics, and all sites are localized. Also we have LATAM, we have Asia. And Asia is pretty tricky geo in terms of campaigns and the audience as well. What else? I really like that we have crypto payments available for our affiliates, because in our market it's not very common. Usually we have everyone has classic methods. but we also have crypto as well. Also, regarding the payment methods, we have pretty much everything. We can pay on SOI basis, DOI, revenue share, cost per sale, but the most popular for among our affiliates is SOI, because faster payments and more predictable results you can get from SOI comparing to revenue share, which we also have. I think this is pretty much it about us.
Okay. Well, yeah, fast payments are pretty important. The faster the affiliate gets the money, usually it's the better. Okay, Anastasia, it seems to be a question for you. Is it hard to become an AdsEmpire affiliate, and how many stages does your registration require?
So actually it's extremely easy because everything you need to do, you need to go to our website and fill out the form, nothing special, like your name, basic information about your traffic, and that's basically it. Then you just send this information and you get contacted by your dedicated manager, who might ask you some additional questions regarding your traffic, just to pick up the perfect offer for your traffic. And after that, that's it. You get the link, you start working. So all in all, I can say that it should take you no more than a few hours to go, all the way from, filling out the form until getting the link.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really great, especially for newbies that might have difficulties like signing up, and it makes it so much easier for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really important. Nilu, AdsEmpire is positioned as a dating affiliate network with offers from direct advertisers, but you also have offers for other verticals. Does that make it harder for you to promote dating offers?
Yeah, actually, it's a very good point, because we used to have other verticals, and the reason why we have decided to open other verticals and why I have decided to close them, it's because first our affiliates would ask, oh, do you also have like sweepstake offers, or do you have betting and so on? So we decided, okay, why not, let's try. But then we understood that it requires a lot of resources and human resources and time, a lot of time, to deliver great results. And we understood that if we cannot deliver the value for our affiliate, because we didn't want to be just a reseller in this case. And in dating, we can give this value for our affiliates. We can give this expertise, and for us, dating is obviously the best vertical. So we decided to focus only in dating right now, and we have closed all other verticals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair enough. And since we started to talk about your dating products, Anastasia, which offers work best for you and bring you the most profit? I mean, mainstream or casual ones, or maybe anything else?
Yeah, I can definitely say that at the moment, 90% of our traffic comes to casual offers. So yeah, they're definitely more popular with our affiliates, but we actually do have a really great selection of mainstream offers as well. So we have, the new affiliates especially have something to pick up from.
Okay. And it looks like the increase of casual dating is a common thing, because we see the same tendencies here at RichAds. Okay, so regarding the current trends, Nilu, what trends do you see in the industry right now?
I think it's obviously the hottest now is AI. And in dating, and not only in dating, our affiliates, they use it, we use it, and the coverage of AI tools right now, they start from creatives, obviously, because we also make a lot of creatives using AI at the moment, and also inside of the product, for example, to make fast descriptions. For example, when user creates an account on the platform, he can choose AI generated descriptions for his profile, and it helps him to engage faster into the product and to get more value and This is also works really good with the LTV and stuff. And yeah, but and a lot of creatives, our affiliates are using are creating using AI, as I said. And we have a lot of plans on implementing AI further for other tools, and it has been showing great results for now. So this is the hottest trend, let's say.
Yeah, AI is for sure a trend right now. We use it in our work as well, especially marketing and product departments. We have a lot of videos about AI on our YouTube channel. Dear users, you can find and watch them. Most of the videos are connected to AI in the gambling industry. And we also have a video about how to use AI tools to design creatives. We will add the link to the description of this video. Anastasia, what about dating models? Which ones are most popular now? Can you tell us more about the new coin model that you mentioned when we were preparing for the interview?
Yeah, definitely. So, should be said that the traditional way of monetization for dating products is a subscription. And currently, most of the offers that we work with, they use this model of monetization. We can call it like good old classic. But yeah, lately another model is getting more and more popular, definitely. And yeah, I'm talking about coins, or you can also hear them to be called tokens. So this product, it uses a bit of a different model of monetization, and it's headed to retention. So what does it mean? User, when he gets into the offer, he or she, they are expected to buy the in-product currency, those coins or tokens, and then use them to upgrade their account or stuff like that. So affiliates totally love those offers because they are able to get higher payouts from the start, and because of this model, they can actually get bumped really fast, or faster than on subscription model based offers. Right now our coin coverage, we are covering the following geos. We are covering Australia, Canada, UK, US, and France. If we're talking about our main advertiser, our biggest advertiser, but actually if we combine those offers from other advertisers as well, the coverage is even bigger. So if you're an affiliate, you should definitely think about trying those offers.
Nice, thank you very much. Nilu, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, sure. Regarding the coins and subscription-based, I wouldn't call coins as an alternative, because it's better to understand it's an additional option for affiliates to monetize their traffic, because what we see that target audience for coin based or token based sites and target audience for subscription based sites, it's different target audience, because so to understand how it works, the user that that are converting better on token based sites, they really like to chat with in the platform. That's why the more they chat, the more they pay. And subscription-based side, it works a little bit different. Doesn't matter if you use the service or not. You have a monthly subscription, and that's why the target audience can be a little bit different. And those users who really like to communicate, to chat, they will show better performance for coins. And in dating, we have both, right? So if we have like 100% of users, part of them will work better for coins and part of them for subscription. So we really recommend our affiliates to launch both kinds of offers and to see what's working better. And it does mean that you have to run one kind of offer and then stop another one just means that, for example, like 60% of your traffic will work with this kind of offers and 40 with this kind of offers, and working together, running both of this kind of products, it really shows better performance.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting. The affiliates, keep your eye on the coin model. It sounds really promising to try it. Okay.
Yeah, but, sometimes the affiliates they don't even know. They just get an offer and they don't even know what is behind, like how it's getting monetized.
Yeah.
And well, of course, after some time you start being curious and ask questions. But when you're a newbie, sometimes you just don't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless your manager mentions it when he or she gives a link.
And do you have some kind of description of this model on your website as well for the newbies?
Not at the moment, as far as I know. We should definitely think about it, right?
No, I think we have actually articles in our blog about dating sites monetization. Yeah, and we describe both models, and actually there are like 3 because there is hybrid as well, like subscription and
right.
So when we were launching those coin-based sites, we also launched several articles describing those models. So yeah, affiliates, they can find the information if they're curious.
Okay, so we're going to move to the next part of our discussion. Anastasiia, let's talk about the main points in work between an affiliate manager and affiliate. Are there any tips and tricks for successful cooperation? I mean, how can a manager help choose dating offers?
Yeah, so my favorite, it's super easy, it's super obvious, but sometimes people forget about it. But the key to the good work is communication. Communicate with your manager. Tell them everything about your traffic. Ask them questions about the offers. So when you communicate, you have bigger chances of getting the offer that you want to get. The thing that I totally, I don't know how to say it. The thing that I don't like while working with affiliates, when they come to me and say something like, okay, give me a good offer. And like, I don't know what is a good offer for you, because, for example, I don't know your traffic, I don't know your KPIs, and stuff like that. Give me some information and I will be able to pick up the perfect offer for your traffic, because I like to say that there is no bad traffic. There is an offer that is not suitable for your kind of traffic. So in this communication, within this communication, I'm able to pick up something that works for you, that works for your traffic.
Yeah, I get that, because at RichAds we have kind of similar situations. So we have managers who help our advertisers run their campaigns, but sometimes when they come to us and say, like, can you advise me a good offer? And I'm just like,
yeah,
you have to decide for yourself and I will help you run it, Yeah, so I get that. Okay, so so what are the best offers for a newbie?
For a newbie, okay. So if you're like at the beginning of your affiliate path, you should consider trying Smart Link. It's a good idea because if you do not know your traffic, or you do not know how your traffic works with dating, you just go to the Smart Link and you send all of your traffic to one Smart Link, and you let the managers from the other side make all the optimizations, like pick up the offer for this or that traffic and stuff like that. So you might try this over some period of time. You might consider go back to the manager and ask them for a feedback. So the managers can always contact the advertisers and ask them to break down your traffic, to say, okay, this segment works better, let's scale it, or this segment doesn't work at all, let's try it with some other offer, some other model, and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely try Smart Link. If you're, for example, picking up a geo, you're thinking about what geo to start with, I think that United States, US will be the best option ever for people who are just starting. Why? Because like there are a lot of traffic for US. You will always be able to get traffic there. Yes, it's competitive, but still the volumes are huge. The EPCs are great, the CRs are great. The United States is usually in our top 10 in terms of CR and EPC. Things that you should, and yes, of course, the creatives, it's super easy to make the creatives because like English language, it's everywhere, use some AI, you definitely know the language, so it will be super easy to create the creatives. Things you should know about US before starting running it, that it's a huge country and traffic from huge cities will convert better, like the cities from the shores, like New York, LA, and other big cities from the shores usually. We all know that there is a huge Spanish-speaking community in the US, and traffic from, if the, let's say, broader language of the user is Spanish, usually those users, they convert worse. So you should definitely consider either, filtering out the traffic before sending it to the offer, or ask your manager to help you with that, because some of the advertisers are able to, split the traffic, run it to other offers and stuff like that. Yeah, and you should always, if you are in newbie, you should always ask as much questions as possible to your manager, because we're here for you. We are interested in you running that traffic as much as you are, so we would be glad to help.
Okay, so as you mentioned, the US, isn't competition a bit high there for like newbies? Because with the high competition, you have to consider, like, as you said, a lot of things like creatives and just basically how you can advertise it.
Yeah, the competition is huge, definitely, but still, the traffic, there are a lot of traffic, and you will definitely get your share of traffic, especially if you are just starting. You will be fine on the US.
Okay, and what about other geos? What other geos should affiliates try?
Okay, so I have a list with me of our top geos in terms of CRs, in terms of EPCs. So top 5, and I should say that the list I'm giving right now, it works right now. If, for example, you will come to AdsEmpire in a week, even in 5 days, you should update this information, because it is super tricky. Like today, something works okay, and tomorrow, like other geos go to the top. And it varies also from advertiser to advertiser, so always update this information. So yeah, but for right now, our top geos in terms of CRs will be top 5, yeah? Brazil, Australia, Mexico, New Zealand, and Spain. And in terms of EPCs, the top 5 will be Australia, Finland, New Zealand, and Belgium. You should always consider those 2 metrics when you start traffic. And as you can see, like Australia and New Zealand are in both lists, so they are pretty good in terms of CRs and EPCs. And I think that my advice will be to try both of those geos right now.
Okay,
and the payout is basically for Australia is higher than for US, usually like double.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I see. Thank you very much for this information. So, Nilu, what do you think about landing pages for dating? Is landing page a thing that should be very creative and different from other, or do classic ideas just work better? Can you please just share some ideas for specific traffic sources?
Sure. Well, if we were in Nutra, I would say that yes, it must be specific for every product. But we are in dating. Dating doesn't work like that. Luckily for us and for our affiliates, because you don't need to, to create different pre-lenders, lenders, for each product, what happens in Nutra, for example. In dating, let's say, I would rather say that the pre-lenders are different than the landing pages, because, for example, if you run TikTok campaigns, so in TikTok the pre-lenders must look like a quiz. Everyone knows that. So it must be. TikTok says like the longer the better. When you launch these campaigns, because it helps to engage user into the product, and quiz is usually consisting questions like, where do you like to go for a holiday? Is it a mountain or a sea? Or do you like blondes or brunettes? Or what are your values in relationships? And this kind of stuff. It's pretty mainstream approach. But for TikTok, it really works, because comparing, for example, if we compare to the traffic sources like Exoclick and this kind of sites, of course, the approach is different. You must go with a straightforward approach, because the target audience from Exoclick, for example, they are already warmed up. So you don't need to make a long pre-lender, and you don't need to make this a long path of engagement of the user. So for those sources, of course, straightforward approach works better. For more mainstream like TikTok, you have to engage more, but always think about dating as a vertical where everything must be simple and understandable for the user. You don't need to create something very creative, because all approaches are the simple the better. The simple approach always converts better, because user doesn't want to think twice. He doesn't want to get confused. He doesn't want to go deeper to understand, okay, what is this product, what they want from me. If you give this kind of straightforward approach to the user, most likely he will convert, and he will understand that, okay, this is the dating service, and this is what I get, these are the values. So every time when the media buyer wants to create something new, just you can test, of course, but that you will see that, okay, there are many media buyers before him who already did those tests, and the whole world for years already working with this vertical. And luckily, and maybe not, the industry and approaches are not changing fast. They are actually not really changing, because the human nature is not changing. So understanding this psychology helps affiliates to succeed in creatives, in pre-lenders, and help us to succeed in creating those landing pages.
Yeah, that actually makes things easier, because you don't have to make anything new. You don't have to put too much work into it, which is
the thing about dating is, of course, when you hear things like that, you think, oh, okay, dating is the easiest vertical. But in fact, what makes dating difficult is not the creative approaches or creatives or this kind of stuff. It's always overcoming high competency and overcoming the sources. Because, for example, in other verticals, you want to motivate the user to click, to pay, and so on. In dating, you motivate the sources, to accept your ads. You work a lot with the traffic sources, because the target audience for and volumes of market in dating is huge. It's like very big, but not all traffic sources allow it. there are very strict regulations about it, and this is the most difficult thing about dating. Working
Yeah,
with
so every vertical has its own challenges.
yes, for sure, for sure.
Okay, and if you don't mind, I would just like to go back to discussing geos. So, Anastasia, you mentioned a full list of tier one countries, and as we all know, they are quite competitive. So, I was just wondering if it would be a better idea to test LATAM countries that you mentioned. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think testing LATAM is a great idea actually, but you should consider a few things before doing that. So yeah, like I said, CRs can be pretty high on those locations, but because the audience is not so willing to pay, the payouts for those geos are usually lower, so you will get lower APCs for that traffic. You should consider that before starting. Main languages for LATAM region will be Portuguese and Spanish, but you should take into consideration that those are not the same Spanish and Portuguese that you will hear in Europe. So those are, so to say, like regional variants. So you should take that into consideration while making the creatives. Yeah, so those are the things.
Okay. And are there any specific details that the affiliates should consider while running ads in other countries?
Yeah, for example, we usually have, you know, that information that you can ask this information from your manager is what I mean. Because we're usually like looking through the numbers, looking through the statistics, and we can always share it. For example, we do that in our blog posts or on our websites. And today I mentioned that right now it's a good idea to try Australia or New Zealand. And there are a few things interesting about those locations. For example, TikTok is huge there at the moment. So if you have TikTok traffic or you consider running TikTok traffic, you should try dating on TikTok traffic on Australia and New Zealand. Both of those countries, they have mostly traffic comes from Android operational system. So take it into consideration while you're targeting your audiences. And regarding the ages, I can say that usually the payable audiences from those two countries are users from 35 to 60 years old. So it's not much of a use, you know, targeting people younger than that. And because of that, because as you can see, like 35 to 60, the huge place in those countries take the niches like mature and also black. Also, I mentioned Spain today. It is also huge with TikTok. While you're targeting this country, make sure that you try to target big cities like Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, because most of the traffic, most of the good traffic comes from big cities there. They are also huge with mature niche, so consider that as well. And also a few things about, for example, Belgium. You should always consider the languages of the country because, for example, with Belgium, it can be super tricky because there are 3 official languages and they are depending on the territory, you know. So there is like Dutch, French, and German. So when you make creatives, take that into consideration. When you target different you know, territories of the country, take it into consideration. And the same can be said about Switzerland, because like when in Belgium I spoke about 3 languages, in Switzerland there are 4 official languages like German, French, Italian, and English. So you should always pay attention to that.
Okay, thank you. And since we've started to talk about traffic sources and you mentioned TikTok, what other traffic sources work best for dating offers?
Yeah, so I mentioned TikTok. So like social media traffic is in general works really good with dating. But for example, Facebook can be really tricky because I know that like affiliates love their Facebook traffic, and as everybody knows, it's a very expensive traffic. That's why it can be tricky, because like Facebook updates like the policies from time to time, and you know it's not always improving the campaigns. But I know that we do have advertisers that are, you know, ready to pay really high payouts for Facebook traffic. So we are definitely able to provide our affiliates with, you know, offers for Facebook traffic. And the huge thing with dating is media buy. I should say in general, like if you know, if we are looking for motivated traffic that will be interested in dating, and media buy traffic from ad networks like Exoclick, Traffic Junkie, it's super relevant. And when you work with this type of traffic, make sure you take care about your placements, because definitely different placements work differently. Some, you know, headers will be much more will work much better than footers, stuff like that. Also, like member area traffic works greatly, because like it is super motivated traffic. Those are usually users that users from other dating resources, and if you know that those users have already paid on the, you know, dating resources, this will definitely have that will definitely convert. Even if they haven't paid, it will still have a lot of success on dating, on other dating profiles, because you know that those users have already registered on dating offers, so they are interested in that. Also, I can mention email traffic. So if you have a good database, you know your database, and you know they will be interested in dating, try it with some of the dating offers. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Do you see a lot of advertising using push pops ads for dating?
We definitely do have, but usually it's not so popular with you know, affiliates running dating as, for example, other verticals. But we definitely do have, but you know, smaller percentages comparing to the sources I have already mentioned. But as I said, we were able to find offers for, you know, any source. So yeah, if somebody comes with pop or push traffic, nobody will ever say no, we don't accept this traffic. We do, but it will take some time, you know, picking up the correct offer that will work both ways for an advertiser and affiliate with this kind of traffic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. Thank you very much. And what indicators should a marketer pay attention to while running dating offers? Like type of traffic, maybe things like that?
Yeah, so getting a little bit back to the, you know, my main point about the communication of affiliate and affiliate manager. So even if you're not in UB, still, if you're trying to, you know, integrate with a affiliate network for the first time, you should try to provide as much information as possible about your traffic to your affiliate manager, because it really helps to pick up the offer for you, perfect offer for you that will work for you. And yeah, the things you might consider mentioning is, of course, your source of traffic. So is it media buy? Is it Facebook? Is it TikTok? Is it email? So really, some of the offers might not accept some types of traffic. Some of the offers might work better with some, you know, kinds of traffic and stuff like that. You should definitely talk about your targeting options. Are you able to target age? Are you able to target geo or some language? As I have already mentioned, it's really super important, because some of the, you know, languages might convert worse. You might consider like sending it to other offers, stuff like that. If, for example, you don't have any targeting options, you might again consider running SmartLink, because you don't need it there. SmartLink will do it for you, which is absolutely great. You should consider providing your manager with the percentages of traffic that you have in terms of, for example, Android and iOS, because definitely there are more Android traffic in the world, but iOS traffic costs more. So if you're able to provide more of that traffic, you might get higher payouts from the start, you know, and not wait for some bumps and quality checks and stuff like that. Tell your manager if you need any promo materials. Yes, usually like affiliates come in with everything, you know, set up. Like they do have banners, they do have pre-landers and stuff like that. But from time to time, especially if you're a newbie, it's, you know, nothing, you know, unusual if you just reach out to your manager and ask them to provide something, some banners, or maybe give advice about the languages, about the ways the banner should look like and stuff like that. And also, you might consider, you should not consider, you should definitely tell your manager about your KPIs. What are the CRs you're looking for? What are the EPCs? Because like we do have that information, we might check, okay, so this software will work best for you because it will provide you with the performance you're looking for. Yeah, because if you don't mention it, you're just losing your time. You're getting the offer that affiliate manager thinks will work for you, you start running, you're not getting the numbers you already know you need to get, and you're just, you know, you're spending some amount of time in testing that you might just skip and go straight to your perfect offer.
Yeah, so it looks like communication with your manager is pretty important here.
Absolutely.
Because the problem is when affiliate comes and asks for the offer, he thinks, okay, I just need the highest EPC, the highest the better. But the thing is, different affiliates, they can work with different EPCs. Like some affiliates, they say, I need $1 EPC and not less, you know. And some affiliates, they ask, they can have like 0.05, and they're okay with it, you know. So it's very different. That's why manager thinks, okay, this EPC is pretty good, but for the affiliate, it's not. So we have to understand it from the very beginning.
Yeah, just to
you
be
should definitely like EPCs might be, like Nilu said, really different depending on the source of traffic, and it's okay that some sources get like lower EPCs. That's why you should always take into consideration, of course, CR as well.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Those are nice points. Thank you very much. Okay, it's time to talk about AdsEmpire and its strategies to grow their audience and attract new partners. Nilu, you are involved in building and maintaining strategic partnerships. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, sure. My favorite part. Well, it's basically strategic partnerships are related with affiliate traffic partners, and establishing those partnerships, working with top affiliates in terms of selling and buying traffic, in terms of building the cooperation that requires prior research and development. So it's not about just giving the link and then they launch campaign and we start testing. Usually we need to make prior job before even launching a campaign. So and also it's related not only with affiliates, but also with ad networks, with traffic sources, with direct publishers, with payment partners, of course, but with a focus on traffic, of course, and establishment of this kind of cooperation and relations.
All right. And what directions in development have you chosen for 2024? And maybe some marketing strategies that you're considering?
Yeah. Well, we've been known as a company that always throws parties and a lot of events, meetups, and so on. And this year we decided to focus on more private events, as we actually did last year, and it showed really great performance. It doesn't mean that we don't throw parties, we do, but now we are focusing more on private events that are related to sharing the expertise and knowledge. I'm talking about masterminds related to some traffic sources our affiliates been working with, and we are building the foundation for our affiliates to cooperate, to launch projects together, and it's already happening, and we are very happy with it, because when we can see our affiliates start working together and prospering together, it's the best for us. It means that we are prospering together with them. So we can really see the value from this kind of events, masterminds, and we try to gather we try to organize this kind of masterminds during every big conferences we attend, and also we make this year we plan to make separate masterminds as well.
That's really nice. Sounds like it's really important to have this kind of events so that everybody can just get new knowledge and talk to each other. That's really
Yeah, because it's talking with no bullshit, it's no it's everything related to dating, everything related to this kind of traffic source, and everyone in this group, in the mastermind group, are pretty successful affiliates, right? We know them, we know their volumes, and we know their expertise. Sometimes one of them, they need I don't know, new media buyers in their team, or they need some tools. Actually, they share with each other some expertise and tools as well, and we see it, and we are really happy about this kind of
yeah,
cooperation.
sharing experience is really important because you just get to help other people and hear like their experience. Yeah, that's great. And I also wanted to ask you, in 2022, you opened offers for marketers who worked with social email and SMS traffic. How do you evaluate the results of this experiment? Are you planning to add something new this year?
Well, the result is pretty good. A lot of affiliates been waiting for it, and we said, okay, let's reopen or just open those sources. It requires some time to evaluate the performance of each affiliate, but it works pretty good. So we are planning on keeping this. Regarding the new traffic sources, well, we are testing pretty much everything except.
So it's yet to come.
Yeah, if it's a quality traffic, of course, we accept it. Yeah.
Okay. And what channels do you use to attract new affiliates and why?
Well, we have online channels and offline channels. Online is basically all affiliate marketing forums, affiliate marketing media, media related to traffic sources, and our blog, all kind of online presence. We use every channel, let's say, in this case. Offline, yes, it's mainly conferences we attend.
Okay. And how do conferences and meetups work for you? From time to time, I see your competitions. Is this a good activity to attract new clients?
Yeah, for example, those kind of big conferences as Affiliate World is always very good for acquiring new partners. Comparing to TES, for example, TES is a very well-known conference in dating, but of course we get new partners from the show as well, but it's more about maintaining and meetings with the current partners, because almost all our affiliates and like everyone goes to the conferences, and we make a big dinner, we have a lot of meetings during the show, and it's an amazing chance for affiliate to meet finally his affiliate manager, and it's more relevant for current partners. And affiliate world is a really great chance for affiliates who are coming from other verticals and they really want to test dating, but they have gambling background, for example, and they want to test out something new. They're looking for a new offer. And this is like perfect match for this kind of affiliate. They already have all the infrastructure and expertise in different vertical that helps them to put all this into the new vertical they're planning to launch.
Okay. And are you going to attend any events in 2024?
Yeah, sure. We don't usually miss any shows. Um, Soon we will attend Icon. It's the new conference related to online dating. The organizers are dating advertisers, so the audience will be pretty relevant. It will be at the end of May in Cyprus, in Limassol. So we are going there. We are also sponsoring a meetup for C-levels and for top affiliates in Mykonos. This will be like really awesome event because it gathers really like I wouldn't say dinosaurs because you think it's like old affiliates. No, this show is actually pretty new because it's the second time they're organizing it. Last time it was the first time, and it's really good. And Mykonos is something. It's like you take the industry elites, and you put them in the one area, one venue, and everyone stays in one hotel, goes to one restaurant, have big dinner, and bond, communicate, cooperate. Obviously, we know almost everyone who will be there, I guess, but it's a good chance to know them better and to really bond because sometimes, not sometimes, but usually the like pretty good deals they're made in this kind of atmosphere because conferences needed to meet new people, but after parties needed to celebrate deals and make those deals, right? So
This sounds really exciting, like just the whole vibe.
and actually we have a contest, I guess. We are giving away one ticket to this Mykonos meetup. I will send the maybe description later how to attend. So it's a really great chance to in this environment of top affiliates and experts, C-levels of dating companies and payment companies and this kind of like all ecosystem of dating will be there. So
yeah, that's really like amazing opportunity, especially if let's say somebody who is just starting gets this ticket. It's just a great opportunity for them just to meet everyone and get a lot of experience. Okay, so we are going to move to our final questions. Nilu, do you think it's possible to create a successful business like yours in 2024? And what would it take?
it would definitely take much more money than we needed to create our business because in 2024 the level of competency, right, the competitors in dating, it's huge, and the price for traffic is getting more expensive year by year, sadly, but it's true. I don't say that it's impossible to create a business like ours, but it will definitely take much more effort to do it now than it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, thank you, Anastasia. What advice would you give to affiliates that are going to try dating vertical? top 3 ideas just to keep in mind?
Don't be afraid to try it. First of all, just reach out and try doing it, because like dating will bring you money today, tomorrow, and like always. It's like long run game. If you start it, you will prosper for a lot of time. Don't be afraid to try new sources. Because some of the older sources, let's say, they're pretty much saturated. So test and experiment, and I think that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you, girls. That is all that we have for you for today. Nilu, Anastasia, thank you for your time. Dear viewers, thank you for being with us today. And feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel below and click the bell icon not to miss new videos. At least 10 other interviews are available on our channel right now. Stay tuned for our next video. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Nadia. Bye-bye.